All right. Hi.
Hi.
But can I ask your name?
Sure, Officer Mancuso.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Scott.
All right, Scott, do you have ID on you today?
I left it in the car, but I've come here today to practice my First Amendment right.
Okay.
And to plead with people. The pastor of this church is preaching lies.
Okay.
And preaching things that go against God. And so I've come here today I'm a Bible-believing Christian, and I've come here today to tell the people of the congregation what the Bible really says, and to tell them the truth.
Scott, what's your last name?
I just would like to ask, is there a reason I have to give my last name?
Yes, because right now you're under investigation for disorderly conduct, okay?
All right.
You absolutely have the right to your First Amendment right. But when you're using a bullhorn like this,
yeah, you're
violating a city ordinance, which is a noise ordinance.
All right.
And you're violating a state law, which is disorderly conduct. So right now you're under investigation.
All right.
So what's your last name?
If I'm being written a citation, I would give you my last name.
I'll be glad to cite you.
But I've talked to City Hall, and I actually have it on recording. And there is no noise ordinance, and they didn't have a decimal level. So I
can show you the ordinance. I have a copy of it. So,
now,
I don't know who you talked to down there, but they're incorrect.
What's the decibel level?
It doesn't list the decibel level. I can show you exactly what it says.
Well, I have the laws with me, actually, in court cases that have been won in this favor.
Okay, but that is neither here nor there.
I'm not law.
I'm not a court. Okay? So what I'm telling you is,
yes,
I'm investigating your possible violation of the city noise ordinance and the state disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
Correct.
Okay.
So now, that's why I would like your last name, because I'm investigating a crime.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and I don't come here to argue, to fight with you, to make your job harder. But all right. So my last name is Beatman. It's B as in boy.
Yep.
E-A-T-M-A-N.
Okay, Scott.
Yeah.
What is your date of birth?
Is that necessary?
Again,
is that necessary? I mean,
yes, for my investigation it is.
Okay.
Because see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my dispatchers to check your name and see if you have any wants or warrants.
Well, I actually, I just talked to the cops last night. I was preaching outside of a bar.
Okay.
And it was around midnight, a little after midnight, and I have on video the cop telling me that, it's okay for me to be out there preaching and doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
There's no.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I don't answer for what any other police
Well,
officer
that's okay.
does.
Yeah.
I only answer for what I do. So I can't take into account what any other officer told you. I have my own investigation.
All right. Can I ask something? I would like to request to speak to a supervisor.
He's on the way. He'll be here shortly.
All right. I'll be happy to speak to him then.
Okay, great.
I'll stand right here.
So you're not going to give me your date of birth?
I would like to talk to, because I feel like that my rights are being prevented of me now.
You can feel whatever you want, but your feelings have nothing to do with it.
Well, I've looked into what the law says, and the law does speak about this, sir. And I don't mean to come off as harsh or anything, but I do know my rights.
You've been perfectly professional with me, so I'm not saying you're coming off as anything.
All right.
I'm just telling you I have a job to do.
Yeah, and I understand that.
And listen, I understand that you think the preacher here is preaching lies, and that is certainly your right to believe that. But these people, there's no reason to bother them.
What about the
people that are going into mass?
What about the First Amendment rights, sir? I've come here to practice that.
I told you have a First Amendment right.
And the right to be loud enough to be heard. Because
what I'm saying is, as a person,
I just want to get this all on video. I got multiple police vehicles coming, folks. So I just wanted to do this video on Facebook Live, just in case my rights are being violated. And so that's this is Facebook Live. Yeah, I just
you interrupted to do your video.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, yes, you absolutely have the right to speak whatever you wish. But what I'm saying is, as a person, why would you want to bother these people who are just going into mass?
Well, I come here to practice my First Amendment right,
and I
and
know
just
that.
because they don't want to hear the message doesn't take away my First Amendment right. And then, hi, are you the supervisor, sir?
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead.
Can I ask what your name is?
Sergeant Hill.
All right, and I just
Facebook
wanted to
Live,
let
by
you
the
know
way.
this is Facebook Live, but I've come out here today to practice my First Amendment right, and I've used the bullhorn because the reason being is because I've come out here before with a smaller speaker and people couldn't hear me as they were walking, and the law teaches that we have the right to be loud enough to be heard, and I have the laws here with court cases that have been won in this favor against different cities and different places, and so I'm an evangelist, and that's what I've come here to do today.
I appreciate it, but when you get to the point where you're annoying people,
Yes.
I advised him that we're investigating a violation of the state disorderly conduct statute and the city noise ordinance.
correct. So you're gonna have to hold it down.
I could turn the volume down. Actually, I've really I've come here to reach the congregation before they've gone to church. It does look like the majority of them have already gone to church, so I was actually going to be wrapping this up shortly. But if the Lord leads, I do. I've come out here before, and I like I said, they couldn't hear me with a smaller speaker too well, so I use a louder speaker so that they can hear me, but I don't put it in a volume that's overbearingly loud. Just a volume loud enough for people to hear to that door right over there.
Does it seem right to you? Let me ask you this: does it seem right to you to harass and annoy people while they're peacefully attending church on Sunday?
Not harassing or annoying
that's what you're
people in
doing.
any type. Not
That's what you're
harassing.
doing.
Actually,
yes, it's free speech.
there was
but
a lady
you're
that
harassing
came.
and annoying people while they're peacefully in church on a Sunday.
I tried to explain
Not
that as a
harassing
person why
in
we
any
wanna
type
do
of way.
this.
It's wrong.
It's
Every
not
judge
wrong.
in the world will tell you that.
It's within the laws actually.
Sure,
Also,
but is it right to do it?
absolutely, the Bible commands me to do this.
You want to harass and annoy people on Sunday?
No,
when they
not
attend church
harassing and
peacefully?
annoying. Well, you see, and I'd be
Think
happy
about
to
what
ask.
you're doing, okay?
Yeah, the
Don't think always
pastor.
down. We have his ID.
I
He
gave.
refused to give me a state of birth, so
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we were investigating you prowling around here the other day.
Yeah.
You trespassing. So
Trespassing?
Yes.
I-
You're part of an
when have I-
investigation
when have I
already for that,
trespassed?
So I need your ID, please.
When have I trespassed?
The other day. We
What
have an
what day is that?
We have an incident.
I just talked to the cops last night actually at the bar when I was preaching outside the bar, and they told me that I'm okay and right.
Because you're part of a criminal investigation.
What criminal investigation?
You're loitering, prowling, and trespassing on private
What
property.
where at?
This is not public property. This is private.
So I was here the other day,
Yes.
loitering.
Yes.
This is public property, the sidewalk,
and,
sir.
and you were in the mailbox checking it and prowling around.
No,
so
sir,
the neighbors
that
were
is a lie.
calling. No, it isn't.
Sir, I have not done that. That is a
We have
lie.
witnesses and we have an initial report written.
Well,
already.
sir, if you feel like I've done something against law, go ahead and
I
do
don't,
your
you're part of
job,
an
but I
investigation,
have
so
not
need your
done.
ID so I can write
No,
it.
sir, it feels like you're making false claims against me. I don't feel safe
I
in
don't
giving
make
you my
false
ID.
claims.
I don't feel safe in giving you my ID or
Okay.
anything like that. I actually don't have my ID on me. It's in the
Okay,
car.
What's your name and date of birth?
Sir, you've made false claims against me,
No, I
and if you feel like
You're
I've
making
done
false
something,
claims against me now.
sir, if you felt like I've done something that goes against the law, I would
Yeah,
take
you
it
were
up in court.
trespassing on private property.
I would be more happy to take it up in court with you,
You
sir.
were trespassing on private property.
No, sir, this is public property.
No, you were in their
I've
mailbox
had this.
the other day. You were
No,
trespassing
sir.
and you were
I have this all on recording, and I was
Good.
on
That's
public
perfect, 'cause I want
property.
you to bring it to court.
I videotape, and this is on. I put stuff on my YouTube channel and my Facebook
Perfect,
channel.
excellent.
You'll see that I only walk
You
on
played for the
public
judge
property.
then, too, how you're being,
Yes, absolutely.
you're being uncooperative in a police
You made a
investigation.
false claim against me, sir.
Who?
You did.
When?
You said that I was. I think you said the word loitering, looking in the mailbox, sir. That's false claims.
No, it isn't.
Well, sir,
Those are
if
for
you feel.
witnesses to call the police.
Well, sir, that's a lie, and if you feel like I've done something against law, please,
people
please,
lied
I
and
would
said
be
that
happy
you
to
were-
take it up in court with you.
Okay. Yeah, I need your name and your date of birth.
Well, sir, you
Part of
have.
an
He has my
official
name.
investigation.
He has my name.
Okay.
But
what is-
I don't feel comfortable in giving you that because there's a false. You're making false accusations
so now
against
you're
me.
uncooperative with the law, even though you
Not
state the law,
uncooperative.
and you
Not-
pretend to support the law.
Sir, I am not uncooperative with the law. Actually, he said to me a moment
You're
ago
very
that I was
well-versed in the law.
respectful.
So you know that the law says...
I have the laws with me, sir. And I'm going to keep my hands out here because I don't want you to make any false accusations against me. Folks, this is on Facebook Live, so please record this and please make a copy of this in case it gets deleted at some point. I'm not making, I'm not trying to fight in any type of way, sir, but I know my rights.
You're with the police and you're harassing people.
Sir, I know my rights.
Church on a Sunday. Make sure they know.
I know my rights. I'm on public property, sir. I'm not doing anything against the law.
Harassing and annoying people while they attend church on a Sunday.
No,
Peaceful
sir.
People attending church, you're harassing and annoying
I've
them.
come here to warn them and plead with them and tell them what the Bible says. The pastor is leading them to hell. Do you is it okay for people to be led to hell? Do you think that's okay, sir?
Did they tell you that you're doing that?
I've talked to the pastor one-on-one, and he preaches things that go against God.
The whole congregation on Sunday.
No, pleading with them out of love. I had actually there was a one-on-one conversation. Well, sir, I don't feel you know that you. I mean, it's not right that you're making false accusations. Folks, the cops are making false accusations and making lies that I've looked in their mailbox and that I've walked, you know, on their property.
If somebody reported that, that would not be us making up lies.
Well, sir, if that was the other day, why didn't you follow up something the other day?
It may have lied,
I wasn't here just the other day. Yeah, I wasn't here just the other day.
I don't know if you were or you weren't.
Well, if you guys feel like I've done something, I'm not saying don't do your job. Go ahead and take it up in court with me. I'd be happy to go to court and take it up with you guys. Well, false accusations shows it's false accusations that were made against me.
And it shows what? You don't believe they were false allegations.
Well, I actually have video proof of what I do when I'm out here. I've been videotaping.
It's a valid allegation.
Well,
you believe it's a false allegation.
If he feels that he could take it up in court with me. That's why we have court.
You're absolutely
and I'm prepared to go to court if that leads to it. But
that still has no bearing on why we're here today.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Now, harassment means confinement, right? It doesn't mean confinement. Like I haven't,
no,
I haven't.
In the state of Pennsylvania, the term confinement is not in the statute.
Well, I'm not harassing anybody in any way either, and I am on public property, as you can see.
Verified his information?
Yes.
Okay. Good. We'll refer it to detectives.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Turn it down.
So I'll turn down the volume a little bit, but I will. You know what I'm thinking about? Well, sir, I haven't done nothing against God or against the law. I mean, I haven't done.
If it annoys people, it's illegal.
No, sir. That doesn't oversee my First Amendment right. Just because somebody doesn't like to hear speech doesn't give it a right to ban it.
Mr. Beatman.
I have the laws in my pocket, sir.
Pull it out. I want to see it. What it says.
Yeah, well,
you'd read it to me.
You know what? I don't feel comfortable reaching in my pocket with you guys here because you guys have already made false accusations against me, and I don't know your intention with me reaching in my pocket.
Mr. Beatman.
Hang on, I'm getting my cord tangled up.
Why do you think you're...
Well, sir, I don't know where you heard.
No, because we didn't know your name.
Well, sir.
Why are we here?
Why are you here?
We come from
Maybe somebody made a complaint.
Somebody, right?
Yeah, but
so when people call the police have to respond to it.
That's okay.
They're serving the people that call.
Yeah, thank you for responding to their complaint. But I didn't do nothing against the law.
Mr. Beatman.
Annoyance is illegal.
No, I'm not. Just because they don't like the speech that's being said, it doesn't override me from coming out here.
Listen to me for a second. The city ordinance, the noise ordinance, okay? It says the volume cannot be to a point where it can be heard over property lines.
The law also teaches you should have a decibel level so you would have evidence in court. I've studied this.
Not true.
Think about it.
In the city noise violation ordinance, there is no mention of decibel level. Okay, I'm just telling you what the city ordinance says. So you have to keep the volume down to a point where it cannot be heard over property lines. So if that house over there can hear your noise and they complain about it, it violates the city noise ordinance. So that is a... Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think, I think otherwise, but I'll listen to what you have to say.
But that would be an issue to take up in court.
Take up in court, that's
exactly.
what yeah.
So, but what I'm telling you is, if you keep the volume level down so that those people don't complain and those people don't complain, then you don't have to go to court because you won't be cited.
It'll be fine.
Right?
Well,
so that's what he's saying, just keep the volume down.
The more educated you are on the law, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out and voicing your concern. I will turn down the volume a couple notches so that
it's in compliance with the city noise ordinance.
Well, I don't think I have to either way.
Then if it's not, then I'll cite you.
All right. Well, if you guys come back, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll be here. If you guys wanted to cite me, you're more than.
I'll stay here until the congregation leaves.
All right.
Listen to the volume level, and if it violates the city ordinance, I'll cite you.
All right.
Okay.
Well, sounds good. Thank you guys for your time.
No problem.
Yep. False accusations today, folks. As you see, false accusations have been made against me. Hey, can I pray for you guys? It's too late for that, but so folks, the cops were called today on me. The supervisor, he said he was the supervisor, made a false claim saying that I was going in their mailbox and loitering, and then they were saying that harassment was mentioned, and you know, folks, this is just so sad that how this is played out today. But you know what? I forgive them. How you doing? Hey guys. Hey.